All right, JD, I got to believe you feel like a kid on Christmas Day. You've opened the gift, and now it's time to share it with everybody. Is that an appropriate analogy, or how are you feeling?
We're really excited. This has been a long time coming, obviously, in Mission Valley. For us, about 6 years, you know, when we first really started talking about it. And, you know, we've built a phenomenal stadium for the community of San Diego. There are going to be so many different, you know, pieces that people are going to be able to look at and say, hey, yeah, no, that's really cool. So, yes, we're very excited about what we've done and what we're building for Aztec football as well as the whole community. Very cool.
Tell us about the fan experience and how will it be different from the 60-year-old stadium that used to be here?
Well, one, the stadium is much more intimate. Over probably 80% of the seats sit inside what was the plaza section in the old stadium, so that low level rise, first level. A lot of social areas where people can go and hang out and still watch the game, but they can grab a drink, they can have some food, they can hang out with their friends. A lot of different premium experiences for people to check out. Great food partners. I think we have 13 different local food partners. We've got great local craft beer in the building as well. So there's really going to be something for everybody to find in the building.
I'm a burger guy. I understand there's a Hodad's.
There will be a Hodad's in the building, so we're really excited about that.
Okay. You also mentioned there's some remnants of the old stadium. What are some of those highlights?
Yeah, so Jack Murphy's statue is going to be back for those that walked off the trolley to the old stadium. Jack Murphy and his dog.
Yeah,
I think Abe, I saw the other night, was his name. That will be at the stadium. We've got a paver area in the northeast corner of the building. The pavers are actually chunks of the old stadium.
Okay.
We've got some stuff that for the Padres, some stuff that actually goes back to the Chargers. You know, different little, we're calling them Easter eggs for people to find that came out of the old stadium. As we pay homage to what was, you know, a phenomenal building for the city of San Diego, and now we're ready for Snapdragon Stadium and Basher Field and all that it is to serve, you know, the next hopefully 100 years for the city of San Diego.
And you talk about paying homage to some of the people and events of the past. You mentioned a Tony Gwynn mural, not just football related. You'll go both baseball and others.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a building that, you know, we want to do everything we possibly can in this building. Obviously, we've got a great ballpark for baseball, but, you know, Tony Gwynn was a great Aztec, but, you know, with the Wave and soccer, the San Diego Legion, Jimmy Buffett and Jason Mraz with that first concert. There's going to be a lot of different events in here. So, and a lot of different qualities of San Diego. We pay homage to the military. We're obviously a military town. You know, the piers is going to be awesome as you think about, you know, our coastal culture and, you know, piers going out into the ocean. Well, we have a pier going out into the City Bowl so you can watch the football game. And, you know, so a lot of different areas where people can connect to.
I stood on that pier just a few minutes ago, and you're out there overlooking, not quite on top of the field, but it's a different perspective.
It is definitely a different perspective. I don't know, it sways a little bit too, so that should be interesting. We've double and triple checked that. The sway is okay. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be a different, it's unique to any stadium in the country, for sure. So that'll be a fun place for people to experience. Again, one of those social areas where it gives people really the opportunity to create their experience and what they want out of a game.
Okay. Let me ask you how this helps recruiting, and I know it helps recruiting for football, that's obvious. Does it also help recruiting for the other sports, a women's volleyball player or a lacrosse player?
Well, it's going to be a great atmosphere for people to attend. It's definitely a revenue stream that our athletic department has not seen before. So that revenue won't just help football. That revenue is going to go to the bottom line of every one of our sports and help us with the student athlete experience for everyone. So we're really excited about, you know, what that's going to do. And then again, the myriad of events that are going to be here. You know, whatever our student athletes might enjoy, they'll probably be able to find here. And then both soccer teams and the lacrosse team will also play matches here as well.
Okay. I can remember the day when the football media guide would brag about playing their games at an NFL stadium. And I think eventually that kind of became a downgrade and was dropped from the media guide. How much better is it now that you've got this facility where you're the A resident?
Well, I mean, this is, you know, for the first time in 50 plus years, we're going to play a game on campus. And we are going to play a game for the first time in 50 plus years where we have a home field advantage. And I think that's the best part. Our kids are going to be so excited when they run out of the tunnel right before kick, and there's 35,000 people in here, and it's going to be loud. I mean, this is a really intimate building. It's very tight. The fans are right on top of you, so the experience is going to be amazing, especially for our student athletes.
Okay.
Very excited about what we're doing for the community. Again, you know, we talk about it. It's great for Aztec football, and it's great for you know, our soccer teams, our lacrosse team, all of our student athletes, our institution. But I mean, San Diego State is, you know, the city of San Diego. There are so many of our alumni that live here, and this, you know, this is kind of that next step in, you know, really San Diego State just really embedding itself further in our community. Everybody in our community is going to have a reason to come to this stadium or to the River Park or the Innovation District, the residential that we're going to build, the mixed-use retail. So this is something that, you know, everybody in the community is going to be able to benefit from, and I'm excited that the stadium is the first piece of it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on all this, and we look forward to seeing that first game.
I appreciate it very much. We're excited to go Aztecs.
Sweet. Okay, JD, we're deep in the confines of Snapdragon Stadium. The field is behind the cameraman, which we'll show you in a second, but tell us about this area and how it will carry out during a given game day.
Yeah, so welcome to the Field Club. This is where the team will run out onto the field. So if you're a ticket holder in the Field Club, you get to hang out in the club, enjoy, you know, good food, good beverage, and then right before kickoff, the team is going to come out of the roll-up door right here. They'll come out of what's called the hype tunnel.
The hype tunnel.
We'll have, you know, neon lights, music, all the things for them. Roll-up door comes out, and then they'll come out and congregate in this area and get fired up. Everybody will be cheering for them, and then they'll take off onto the field for kickoff, and then we'll do the same thing at halftime.
Okay, very cool. Now this room over here to the right, what's obviously a lot of exposure. What's this for?
Yeah, so again, another one of the amenities of the Field Club. The post-game press conference will happen here. So soundproof glass, so you know you can't yell questions, but you'll be able to watch the post-game press conference, and we'll pipe the sound out into the Field Club. So again, just another opportunity for fans to engage in the game and in the experience.
So if I've got a real hardball question for Brady, the fans will get to see it and hear it?
Exactly. That's the plan.
That's going to be motivation.
That is motivation.
All right, let's go ahead and meander outside. Whose idea was this to have all this nice, close access to the team as they come out?
Well, again, you know, with all new stadiums today, you're really looking to build the fan experience, and so the opportunity for the team, one, to get the fans, to see the fans right there and so energetic, but then also for the fans to feel like they're really part of it as well. And you've seen a couple other stadiums do this, and then this was very important. We've said all along we want soccer. We want men's soccer, women's soccer. We want we want international matches here, the national teams to play. So being able to have that processional that they have coming out. So that was very important as well. So we combined the two and have really turned it into something special.
Now I've noticed a sign here, absolutely no photography or we'll be removed from the project. Do you have enough authority to keep us out here with the GoPro?
I think we'll be okay. So I think we'll be okay.
How sweet is this just to walk out here and see this?
You know, it's a beautiful building, and it's so intimate. I think that's going to be one of the things that is really going to, you know, fans are going to notice immediately. It's like, wow, I'm really on top of the field. You can really see the different social areas in the building, and it's natural grass. You can't beat having natural grass. As we look at the building, our students are going to be in this north end, and we've got a specially designed section for them. It's called safe standing, so there's a rail that they can actually lean against. There's a seat there, but that's also important as you think about supporter sections for soccer. That's what you see in MLS. That's what you see overseas. So again, we've done something, we've said all along, we want to build a stadium for the community of San Diego. So we've got something that's great for our students, but then it's great for soccer as well, you know, to help encourage and bring those types of games into the building.
The band is going to be in that corner. Where's the band?
I believe the band is going to be in that northeast corner of the stadium, and then obviously students will fill that end of the building. So it'll be, you know, bringing the energy.
Do you have any idea, like these seats that are right behind us here, how much closer are they to the field than, say, compared to Qualcomm Stadium previously?
So the entire stadium, probably 80% of the stadium is within what was the plaza seating, so that lowest level of seating. So everyone is, you know, a lot closer to the building. You know, it is a regulation soccer field, but you're still closer than a lot of areas in Qualcomm because, I mean, let's be honest, it was a baseball stadium first. And then it's also for those folks that went up to Carson, you're a little bit closer than you were in Carson as well. And much steeper and higher.
Let's touch on the piers again. Is that what it's called, the Saquon Pier?
Yeah, so the Saquon Piers, this will be really the signature element of the building. We'll have palm trees behind it. Again, it was one of those things, as we talked about the community of San Diego, we wanted to hit, you know, a coastal theme. The north end of the stadium, the landscaping is a little more arid, so think East County, where I live. Over on the east side, there's a little more vegetation, think North Park and areas like that. But the piers, when we challenged the architect, we want you to build something that's 60% stadium and 40% San Diego. They looked at the coastline and said, you have piers going into the water. We're going to design a pier that goes into the stadium towards the field, and it will be the signature element of our building and something no one else has.
Now, I don't want to start generating ideas, but I could see maybe Tony Hawk dropping in off of that thing onto a ramp. How about that? Is that a good future skateboarding event?
You know, maybe we can have the X Games and they can launch stuff off of the pier, sure.
JD, we appreciate your time as always.
Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all's support, and go Aztecs.
No doubt about it.